On a cold, silent night, a little boy watches doctors move his mother away. Her hand stays still under a blood-stained sheet. Our boy feels completely lost, and it seems like death is the only escape. But then, a young girl suddenly appears and changes everything. The girl sits beside him and takes his hand. She searches her bag and gives him a strawberry candy. Surprisingly, she tells him life starts sour before it turns sweet, and those words calm the broken boy. Before leaving, she hides her name and says fate may let them meet again. Years pass, and that little girl is now 17. Her name is Lin Wakesia, and she transfers into a new school. The literature teacher has high expectations for her, and she promises to do her best. Turns out, she has a reason for choosing this school. She enters a noisy classroom filled with curious students. Everyone stares as our girl introduces herself and looks for a seat. A boy offers her a spot beside him, and she walks over under everyone's gaze. But the girls whisper about another guy named Bangshang, and things already feel strange. Lin sits beside the boy, who introduces himself as Ningcha. He explains the school recruits special students under social care, called F students. Our girl listens carefully as she starts understanding this new place, but she has no idea fate is already moving around her. Then she notices the empty desk beside her carries the name Bangshang. The girls treat this guy like someone untouchable. That instantly creates curiosity around him. And surprisingly, this troublemaker may be connected to her past in ways she does not realize yet.
Ningcha explains the school has a strange hierarchy, and our girl will understand it soon. Lin stays curious, but says little. After class ends, she heads to the girls' bathroom, and there she starts hearing even more about a certain mysterious guy. Some girls complain that Ban Shang skips school again. They joke this guy only cares about basketball and astronomy. Then a girl warmly greets Lin, surprised she actually transferred here. Turns out this girl, Saja, is an old friend. The two head to the terrace and start talking. Saja praises Lin's exam score and mentions the top student in school. Blushing, she reveals it is Ban Shang, the same guy everyone keeps talking about. That name keeps appearing, and it feels important. Saja explains the observatory belongs to Ban Shang because his family donated buildings to the school. While talking, Lin casually messages him about Chinese homework, but surprisingly, her friend grabs the phone and starts planning something else. She turns a simple homework pickup into a date. Saturday arrives, and Lin works her last day at an internet cafe. Then chaos suddenly breaks out when two men start fighting inside. She calls security, but one guy throws down an ID card before leaving. When our girl checks it, she freezes after seeing the name Ban Shang. Fearing something bad may happen, she runs after them through the rain. In an alley, she finds Ban Shang beating a guy who was begging for mercy. Things look brutal, and this scumbag seems dangerous. But Lin steps in and calls out to stop him. Ban Shang turns toward her, and everything changes. The butterfly mark near her eye makes him remember the little girl from the hospital. For a moment, even the gang goes silent. Turns out, fate has brought them together again. Lin begs he stop hurting the guy. Ban Shang lifts his bat and jokes the boy can keep his dignity while still getting beaten. But before things get worse, our girl grabs his sleeve. That simple move catches even this troublemaker off guard. She questions why he uses violence instead of talking. His friends get irritated, but Ban Shang stops them. Surprisingly, he drops the bat and lets the beaten guy run away. Because of her, the fight ends. Then Lin asks why he skipped meeting Saja for the assignment. Ban Shang smokes calmly and acts amused. He teases that he does not like girls who make the first move, but maybe she is different. That instantly makes things awkward. Before she can react, her phone rings. Saja has been waiting for 2 hours and is crying. Lin ignores Ban Shang and rushes into the storm to find her friend. But our boy watches her leave, disappointed she doesn't recognize him. The rain keeps pouring when Lin finally finds Saja. Her friend is crying alone, completely heartbroken. Lin covers her with a jacket and apologizes for being late. And in that moment, things between friendship and fate start becoming complicated.
Lin comforts Saja Sajia and tells her not to wait so long next time. Her friend acts awkward and says she was only bored. The two walk home under one umbrella while heavy rain falls around them. But even during this quiet moment, Bangshang is still on Sajia's mind. They stop by a street vendor and Sajia asks for a certain cigarette brand. Turns out it is the brand Bangshang likes. Our girl starts wondering if this guy is really worth all this effort, but her friend looks completely devoted. The next day, Lin fills her water bottle when some girls approach her. They notice the blue bow on her uniform and realize she is an F student. Their attitude changes instantly and they treat her with disgust. Our girl quickly sees the school hierarchy is even uglier than Ningcha warned. One classmate tells her to ignore the A students. Then, a girl named Fang Mo starts talking to her. Lin already knows her name, and that instantly makes Fang Mo happy. A new friendship begins right there. Lin asks what being an F student even means. Fang Mo explains A students come from elite families and stand at the top from birth. F students come from weaker backgrounds or transfers and get looked down on. Surprisingly, this school runs almost like a social battlefield. Before things get too heavy, Sajia suddenly hugs Lin from behind. She drags our girl away for lunch. Fang Mo smiles and lets them go. And just like that, Lin is pulled back into her friend's little world. At the cafeteria, Sajia shares homemade food with Lin. They eat happily, while other students whisper about why an A student hangs out with an F student. But the two ignore everything around them. Then, the atmosphere changes when Bangshang walks in. Bang arrives with his friends, and one of them starts talking about some trouble. But the moment Bangshang notices Lin, he shuts the conversation down. Turns out, even this troublemaker acts differently when she is around, and Sajia instantly gets excited. Her friend suddenly grabs Lin's drink. She says Bangshang likes sweet drinks, so she will bring it to him herself. She uses it as an excuse to talk about the missed appointment. Our girl watches, already feeling something complicated. Bangshang barely reacts when Sajia talks. His cold attitude irritates Lin more than she expects, but surprisingly, Sajia returns thrilled because he accepted the drink. For her, that small gesture means everything. Then, Lin glances toward him. Bangshang pierces the lid, sips the drink, and stares right at her with a provoking smile. This guy clearly does it on purpose, and our girl turns away embarrassed. Things get even stranger when they head back to class. There is sudden commotion because Bangshang has actually returned to class. Girls rush to fix makeup and get his attention. And just like that, the troublemaker becomes the center of everything again. As Lin passes by, Bangshang secretly watches to see if she still ignores him. Turns out, she does. Fang Mo keeps talking about how rich, smart, and untouchable this guy is. To most girls, he is almost legendary. Mo even points out the black lily tattoo on his ankle. Rumors say he got it for a girl he loves. That only makes this troublemaker seem even more mysterious. But she also warns he probably only likes elite A-grade girls. Then, suddenly, Bangshang walks over and throws a notebook on Lin's desk. It is his Chinese exercise, and he coldly tells her to send someone else next time. The whole class is shocked he spoke to an F student, but our girl only gets irritated because his tone reminds her of that night in the alley. Before things settle, an announcement calls everyone to the field. There will be a surprise inspection by the student council. Students rush out, but Fang Mo notices Lin forgot her ID badge, so our girl heads back alone. The alleyway's empty and quiet. Lin searches the corridor when two white sneakers stop in front of her. She looks up and sees Bangshang. This guy stands there with a faint smile. He holds out her missing badge and asks if she is looking for this. Lin thanks him, but before she finishes, he leans closer, and surprisingly, he says he did not find the old badge. He made her a new one. Then, he casually says he owes her $12. He walks off before she can even react. Our girl is left frozen, wondering why this troublemaker keeps helping her, and her heart is starting to react in ways she cannot control. Soon, the whole school gathers on the field. Fang Mo reminds her to keep the badge visible because inspections are starting, but suddenly, Lin's name gets called out, and trouble arrives again. A red-haired student council leader targets her over her untied hair. Lin explains teachers already know her situation, but the girl mocks her anyway and acts like F students are becoming too arrogant. Things turn ugly fast. The crowd starts laughing at Lin. They call her shameless and mock her for being an F student, but our girl doesn't back down. She stands firm and tells tells the girl to ask the teachers if there's a problem. That only makes the redhead angrier. She moves in and says she will tie Lin's hair herself, but just before she touches her, someone stops her hand. Turns out, it is Saja. Saja steps in and tells her to stop abusing her position. The redhead demands to know why she defends an F-girl. Then, Saja remembers the night in the rain when Lin helped her, and with confidence, she says Lin is her friend. That shuts everyone up. The redhead leaves in frustration, while whispers spread through the crowd. Lin can only feel happy hearing someone call her a friend. For someone treated as an outsider, that means everything. But things are about to get worse. Nearby, 3 guys watch the scene. One makes disgusting comments about Lin, saying F-girls are easy to buy, and even talks about her body. This scumbag keeps going too far, but suddenly, a hand grabs his shoulder hard, and someone calls his name.
With a dark look, Bang Shang grabs the blonde guy and says they need to talk. The next day, rumors spread across school about a fight. People whispered Ban beat him up over those disgusting comments, and suddenly, this troublemaker looks even more dangerous. One of Ban's friends rushes into class and asks if the rumors are true. He even hints Ban fought because of Saja, but Bang Shang just stares at him coldly. That look alone makes the guy back off immediately. Trying to change the subject, the friend notices Ban scored 98 on a test. Even Lin hears it and gets surprised. Turns out, this guy is not just a troublemaker, he is seriously brilliant, and our girl realizes catching up to him will not be easy. His friend begs for the secret to getting such high scores, but Bang Shang just tosses him a milk carton and says drink more milk to get smart. The moment is so random, it even makes Lin smile. For once, she sees a lighter side of this guy. Then Bang Shang mixes a strange salty plum drink with soda. His friend is shocked he likes salty drinks now, but with a smirk, Ban says he recently started preferring salty over sweet, and our girl instantly gets flustered because it reminds her of the drink she gave him. During break, Saja asks if the student council still bothers Lin. Then she asks how Lin found her ID badge. Our girl reveals Bang Shang actually made her a new one. That surprises even Saja. Saja starts praising him, saying he entered business early and even designed the school emblems.